Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is gonna be a little bit weird for me to film because I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit controversial. It's kind of weird to tell someone how to glow up, but this kind of came about because on Instagram and Twitter there's like this huge craze about this 10-year challenge where, if you didn't know and you lived under a rock, it was where you posted a picture of you like 10 years ago and a picture of you now to like show the glow up. So I posted mine and I glowed the F up. I was always the awkward one growing up, the shy one, and that obviously reflected in my style choices because I didn't want to really stand out because I just felt really weird. I definitely felt like the ugly duckling when I was in school. All of my friends I felt were prettier than me. Like, I never had any boyfriends, I never had any dates. But as the years have gone on and puberty's hit me and YouTube became a thing and I learned how to do my makeup, I feel very confident in how I look now. This isn't gonna be a video on how to look a certain way, how to be comfortable with the way that you look and just enhance your natural beauty. So this isn't about how I just specifically glowed up. This is tips that you can take home with you. I mean, you're already home. What am I talking about? I'm gonna talk more about undertones. I'm gonna talk about like symmetry on your face to like make your brows look good, because you guys always ask me how I do my brows. If you guys want to learn my beauty secrets and tricks and how to glow the F up and look the best that you can be, then please keep watching. Number one is hygiene. We all go through periods where like we kind of slack a little bit, like maybe our job is stressing us out, maybe we have kids, maybe like just too much is going on and your hygiene's slacking. Number one to the glow up is to shower regularly, brush your teeth, floss your teeth, make sure your breath don't stink. Like, I always have gum on me because I drink a lot of coffee, I drink a lot of foods that make your mouth smell like shit. Make sure you are smelling good, clean. That means your clothes too, make sure they're like ironed. Like, that will take your game from 0 to 100. And if you're already doing all of that, then just ignore that step. I just wanted to say that for everyone that does it. Step number 2 is get inspiration. Watch movies with glow ups like Princess Diaries.
Take this and this and give you
a princess.
Is that really all I can think of right now? Yeah. Watch those transformation shows, watch anything where like you can get inspiration for the glow up. So one thing that's kind of weird, and I don't know if you guys get this as well, if I'm on Instagram and I notice that like I follow certain Instagram models or celebrities, I notice that they kind of have the similar features and I don't realize it, that like I actually want a certain feature that they have. Like, that actually happened before I dyed my hair blonde. It's not bad to copy and get inspiration. So like, look on Tumblr, look on Instagram, like kind of just see what you are liking, because it'll kind of show what your whole vibe is, you know? I hope that made sense. Step number 3 is actually skincare. Do a lot of research on your skin type, because skincare is something you really need to invest in like now, as well as drinking a lot of water. And I just make sure like I eat very healthy, and that reflects in your skincare as well as your body. Number 4 are your brows. Girl, if you change your brows and start maintaining them, you are gonna glow the F up. I don't have the money or time to really go to a brow person. What do you call them? A beautician, that's probably the right word. I don't have the time and money to go to a beautician, so I just do my brows myself, and I'll show you guys how I do them. I used to use pencils, but now I use pomades. So I use this, which is the Ka-Brow Benefit. This is the number 4, just to match like my dark hair. I need to get a new one, but I'm not gonna get a new one of this because I'm dyeing my hair very, very soon. I'm so excited. So what you do is you get a brush at home, anything that's like just, you know, like that. Maybe I'll use something thinner actually. This one. This is where your brow should start. When you turn it over, it should go through your pupil. This is where your arch should be. And then when you line it up to the edge of your eye, this is where it should end. So actually my brow should be a little bit longer. So I've kind of fucked up there. So I don't really have to do this as much anymore because I'm so used to doing them. But before I kind of got the hang of it, I would just make these little dots where like my brow should be and end. So it's like a little guideline. And then I'll just fill them in. I also recommend to go over your brows with a gel. I'm just doing this with a mascara because my hair is very, very dark compared to my natural blonde hair. Number 5 is getting to know your undertone. No matter what skin tone you are, you can rock any hair color. You can be blonde, you can be jet black, but if it's not the right undertone, it's not gonna look good. And the way to do that is to check your veins. If you have blue veins, that means you are a cool tone. If you have green veins, that means you have yellow undertones. I'm a neutral neutral tone because like my veins are kind of weird. Like sometimes they're green and then sometimes they're blue. So like that means I'm neutral. So I'm neither cool toned or warm. So a good quote from Coco Chanel is, "The best color in the whole world is the one that looks good on you." So like just because it looks good on a Kardashian, just because it might look good on Gwyneth Paltrow, doesn't mean it's gonna look good on you. But when you find the one that looks good on you, you're gonna feel like $1 million. When you start doing your makeup the right way, when you start getting the right hair colors, when you start find out what jewelry looks really good on you, like it really does open up doors, and you should look into it because you will take your style from looking just okay to looking like a millionaire. Number 6, we're gonna talk about makeup. So this isn't a necessary step, but like makeup just helped me feel confident. I got a book actually. I got the Bobbi Brown one. I don't remember the name, but I'll just leave it like right now. I would just sit and watch makeup tutorials for hours. That was my thing. And then I just got so into it. I just started buying drugstore makeup and practicing at home. I had a lot of trial and error, I'm not gonna lie. But once I got into it, I was just like, I felt so good about myself because I'm like, oh my god, like I can make myself look like a completely different bitch.
So the first makeup tip is to match your foundation color.
Go to the store, get one of the girls in the store to help you, whether that you're at Boots, whether you're at MAC, because it's honestly so difficult. Like before I really got into makeup, I always thought I was a pink undertone, but like now I actually use foundation with a yellow undertone just because I am more yellow, if you can see like here. I mean, I'm not one to judge if you want to go a little bit lighter or a little bit darker. I know most people like to go darker, but I've just decided to embrace my natural paleness because don't feel like taking the time out of my day to fake tan. That's just where I'm at in life right now.
My next tip is color correction. So for example, I use this salmon color under my eyes because it actually cancels out dark circles.
Number 7 is taking care of your hair. Hair is really important. Obviously, as I mentioned before, like the coloring has to be right. My hair is kind of fucked, so don't really take me for it right now. Get like a new hairstyle. Get some bangs up in there, do a new side part. Like changing your hair can make you feel so confident, and if you need a glow up, getting your hair done is gonna make you feel so good. And if your hair is very long and damaged, it looks nicer to get like a nice cut and have it look healthy. I've done it. If you guys have watched me for quite a while, you know I went from like hair like this to like hair like this because I was literally, it was so dead. I just wanted to cut it off and get rid of it.
One really good beauty secret for making your hair look really full and thick is to fill in your hairline. So I do this especially because my hair is naturally blonde, and because I've dyed it so dark, when my roots start coming in, like in between touch-ups, it can start to look a little bit like baldy-ish. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think you guys can see what I'm talking about. But filling it in with like a darker eyeshadow will literally just transform your hair. Like the littlest touches will make such a difference.
Number 8 is effort. So I truly believe there's no such thing as like the most attractive person. I don't think people are like naturally very attractive, or at least attractive to what society wants us to believe is attractive. That's really all down to effort. So that means like ironing your clothes, taking the time out of your day to do your nails. Like I like to actually get these ones from Primark just because I love fake nails, but bitch, I cannot afford it right now. They're like 40 pounds, which is the equivalent to almost like $80 Canadian. Those are like 2 pounds and they last a week, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna get new nails now, and it's so nice. I'll maybe wake up a little bit earlier to eat healthy food and make myself a nice breakfast rather than just getting it on the go. But yeah, taking the time out of my day to put an effort into how I look actually makes me feel better. I know this sounds really superficial. I'm not trying to be a superficial bitch, but it's true. I just feel better. And number 9 is the most important step, and that's confidence. If you keep yourself feeling like ashamed of how you look and you're not happy with your appearance, like it really does affect your mood. So like, let's glow up for 2019 and just feel good about ourselves, because you only got one life to live, and what's the point of feeling ashamed and sad over your appearance when you really can do something about it? Look the best that you can be so that it's not a thing that kind of affects your life anymore. I know it's really hard. I still suffer from it sometimes. Like 2018 was kind of like a rough year for me because I definitely compared myself a lot to girls on social media, and I've just kind of accepted, like, I'm just gonna look the way I look. I am the way I am, and what's the point of me focusing on those girls when I could focus on myself and bettering myself, which has in turn made me appreciate myself more and like myself more. And I know if I can do it, and I was pretty goddamn insecure and awkward, I know you guys can too if you're going through that thing. But I do want to just add in there, if you want a tan, go for it. If you want to get bleach platinum blonde hair but you think it's not going to match your undertone, just do it. Just try, experiment, see what works for you. That's literally the whole point of my video. That's the whole point of the glow up, is to just keep improving and experimenting, seeing what works for you, seeing what doesn't. It's all trial and error. Anyways, I am gonna just end the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you already haven't. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which is at Megan Margot, and Facebook, which is at official Megan Margot. There's an imposter on there. There's someone that's impostering me, and they have more likes than me, so people keep thinking that's the real me rather than me. So make sure you go like my real page so we can beat the imposter. And yeah, so I just want to say a big thank you. I hope that this video helped you in some way. I wish you the best in your glow up. If you don't need to glow up, then fuck you. You already cute. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be seeing you really soon with another video. Bye!